Hello, everyone. In this module, we take intersectional analysis in some new directions. We examine the ways that race intersects with gender, geographical background, and religion. We are exploring Asian American identities and stereotypes, as well as analyzing the system of power known as Islamophobia, which affects folks of Arab and/or Muslim descent in the United States. So first, let's define our terms. For this module, I will use the term Asian Pacific Islander to describe people with origins in any of the original peoples of the Far East, Southeast Asia, the Indian subcontinent, or the Pacific Islands. This area includes China, Japan, Korea, the Philippines, and Samoa. And on the Indian subcontinent, it includes India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan, among others. So one thing to notice right off the bat is that the construction of a blanket term for people who originate from such a large portion of the globe and speak so many different languages and who often don't think of themselves as part of this group with all these other people is super problematic. The construction of a racialized term for Asian Pacific Islanders has everything to do with the histories of European and American colonization. Okay, second, technically, the term Islamophobia describes a fear or a hatred of Muslims, but as we will see in the materials for this module, this prejudice gets applied to all kinds of people, Muslim or not. So I find that a lot of people incorrectly use the terms Arab and Muslim interchangeably, so let's get clear on what we mean there. When we speak about Arabs or Arab Americans, we mean people who speak Arabic or who have ancestry in Arabic-speaking nations. The most populous Arabic countries right now are Egypt, Algeria, Sudan, Iraq, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Syria, Tunisia, Somalia, Chad, the United Arab Emirates, Israel, Jordan, Eritrea, Libya, Lebanon, and Palestine. There are not only more Arab nations, there's also a giant Arabic diaspora all over the planet. So we're talking about a very diverse group of people who are lumped together under this one term. It's also critical to remember that Arabs and Arab Americans are folks who practice a bunch of different religions or no religion. So there's Arab Christians and Arab Jews and Arab Muslims, among other faiths. Sometimes folks mistake all Arabs as being Muslims. Not only is it the case that not all Arabs are Muslim, it is definitely the case that not all Muslims are Arab. Muslims are people who follow the religion Islam, and they number about a quarter of the population of the earth. Muslims can be found in almost every country in the world. So to explore the implications of being Asian Pacific Islander in the U.S., we start with a reading from our textbook called The Chinese Exclusion Example, Race, Immigration, and American Gatekeeping. This chapter specifically delineates how race-based immigration policies in the U.S. targeted people of Asian descent. Then you have some readings by the comedian and actress Christina Wong, in which she explores the intersections of race and gender in her essays for XO Jane. First one is called 9 Whack Things White Guys Say to Deny Their Asian Fetish. And then the second one is called 10 More Whack Things People Say After You Write an Essay About Whack Things That White Guys Say to Deny Their Asian Fetish. Yes, it's humorous, but I think you're going to find that her analysis is spot on. We also explore topics related to Arab American and Muslim American identities. We get a good introduction to the concept of Islamophobia in the article Islamophobia as a Social Problem. And then we read, Are Iranians people of color, Persian, Muslim, and model minority race politics? And we watch the great documentary from Chicago's own Kartemquin Films called American Arab. This is the week that you write a paper about the Kit Yan performance that you saw on September 29th. If you were unable to see the performance live, or if you want a refresher, the video is on our D2L site. You can also find the specific paper assignment there. In your discussion this week, you'll name one example of Islamophobia in current news or popular culture. Your first discussion post is due by Friday at midnight, and your discussion responses and your paper about the Kit Yan performance are all due by midnight on Monday. Remember to post questions to the question and answer forum and email me directly with any concerns. Have a great week.